Hey friends, it's Shereé, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the ThreadCrate box for the month of September. Now I know you must be wondering, why are you doing a September box when we're in October? Well, the reason why is because there was a bit of shipping issue in Florida, but I finally received my box and I'm so thrilled to share it with you. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. I'm so excited to share this box with you. If you don't know about ThreadCrate, ThreadCrate is a monthly sewing subscription where you receive 3 yards of fabric, all the sewing notions that you need to complete a wonderful garment, including the pattern and some additional sewing goodies. Now, ThreadCrate is amazing. They actually have a women's box, a men's box, and they have children's boxes as well. So you can essentially sew something special for each person in your family every month. Now, I personally am opening up the women's box today, and it is a good one. So this month, we actually had the opportunity to choose between 3 different patterns, and I chose a jacket pattern. The pattern that I chose is the Chalk and Notch Women's Joy Jacket, and I will insert pictures so that you can see what that looks like up close. This jacket is a wonderful pattern. It has 2 different variations. One variation has a hood, one doesn't, and then there are 2 different pocket options as well. I think this is going to be a lovely fall jacket, and I cannot wait to make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through in order of how I see things in the box, and then if I want to get additional information to share with you, I will look at the flyer that was included. Now, in this box, I did request a printed copy of the pattern, but you also receive a PDF version of the pattern to download to your computer, and you can download the instructions that way as well, which is what I've done here. I downloaded and printed the instructions. So this is the awesome paper copy of the pattern. It is printed on this really thick, heavy-duty paper, which I love. I do trace off my pattern sizes, so this is going to be perfect and durable for all the tracing that I plan to do. And if you're a person that likes to cut your paper patterns, you absolutely can, and because this paper is thick, it will be more durable and last a little bit longer. One of the things that I don't like about tissue paper patterns is that over time, if you use them over and over again and you puncture holes in them, they just start to fall apart. And so this is going to last a bit longer, and I'm happy to have this pattern. All right, the next thing in the box is actually a lovely sign, and what it says is buying fabric and sewing fabric are 2 separate hobbies. This is facts right here, okay? I'm definitely a person that collects fabric. Always with the intention to make something amazing, but sometimes time doesn't allow me to make all the wonderful things that I would like to make. And does that stop me from buying more fabric? No, it does not. So I definitely love to buy and collect fabrics, and I definitely like to sew projects. So I would say absolutely this sign is facts. Sewing and buying fabric are 2 separate hobbies, and I love them both. So this sign is really cool, and I definitely will find a place for it in my sewing space. Now we're going to get into the fabric for this particular pattern, and what's awesome about this box is that not only did we get 3 yards of the main fabric for the exterior of the jacket, but we received 3 yards of the lining as well as 3 yards of interfacing. And so the first fabric I'm going to show you is this awesome lining fabric. This fabric is taffeta acetate, and it is very shiny and smooth to the touch. It's going to be perfect for the lining of my jacket, and again, that's 3 yards. The next fabric that we have is actually the interfacing. This is the interfacing. Again, we have 3 yards of this. I've actually never purchased interfacing quite this nice, so I'm excited to use this, and hopefully it works out really nicely. To be perfectly honest, I think I've only ever used interfacing that you require an iron for. I don't know that I've tried sew-in interfacing. I'll have to really think about that, but I think maybe a long time ago when I attempted to make a purse or something, I can't remember what it was that I made. I might have tried it before, but I'm really excited to try this one. It's very nice quality, and again, 3 yards of that. Lastly, we have the exterior fabric, which is beautiful. It's this really gorgeous navy blue twill. It has some amazing drape. I don't want to unfold it because I'll never be able to get it this nice again. And this will make it easy to put back in my stash later. But it's a gorgeous navy blue twill fabric, and I chose the navy blue because I feel as though it will go with so many things in my closet. And what I plan to do after I make my jacket is I plan to buy a special spray to spray it down so that it will be waterproof and I'll be able to wear it on those fall rainy days. So I think this is going to be the perfect jacket for this fall, and I cannot wait to make it. All right, there's a few more things in the box that I want to show you. We have the zipper here. This is a YKK number 5 nylon coil separating zipper in 30 inches, and it's black, which is perfect. The next thing that we have here is Moxilock thread, and it's a variegated color thread, and it can be used for projects around the house. You can also use it on your garments, and that's how I plan to use it. I've been obsessed with green lately, mostly using green buttons in different projects, but it's going to be fun to be able to use this awesome green thread on some of my projects. The next thing that we have in the box is this swatch card, and fabric swatch cards are great for keeping track of the fabrics that you have in your stash, as well as any care instructions that go along with that fabric. If you are a fabric collector like myself, there are times when we buy things and store it, then we forget what type of fabric it is and how to care for it. So if you are able to keep that information written down with a little piece of the fabric, it will help you when you actually get around to sewing the fabric. So I definitely love that these are included in the box every month. Okay, the last thing in the box is this little bag here, and in this bag we have the thread that goes along with our fabric, and it is a lovely navy blue Gutermann thread, as well as 4 sewing clips that you can use to keep your fabric together while you're sewing. We get these in every box, which is extremely helpful. And then lastly, we have a denim needle, because denim needles work really well on twill. Those are all the things that I received in this month's box. I'm extremely excited to be able to sew up my jacket. If you're interested in ThreadCrate, I highly recommend that you use my discount code, which is Shereé10. That will save you 10% on your very first box. And I also encourage you to join the Facebook group so that you can make friends with other sewists in the community. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye.